Good day to all. Welcome back in this video class. In the previous video, you have seen the poem The Tale of Custard the Dragon by Nas. In that video, I have already explained about the poet, about the ballad, and the explanation of each and every line of the poem. In this video, I will again introduce you about this chapter within some words. Firstly, I would like to introduce you the chapter once again. Nas has written a poem about little girl Belinda, who owns many pets, namely a black kitten named Ink. What was the name of black kitten? Ink. And a grey mouse named Blink. She had a yellow dog named Mustard and a coward dragon named Custard. The poet has described every character to be brave except the dragon. The poet has described every character to be brave except the dragon, who had a coward. But the whole situation changes when a pirate attacked Belinda's house. No one else had the guts to face him. No one else had the courage to face him. To whom? To pirate, except the dragon. And the dragon only dared to kill the pirate. All the characters are happy because they are saved by the dragon. But they quickly change their thoughts and they describe themselves to be more powerful had the situation not been so confusing for all of them. They told that they were confused, that's why they did not do their performances. It means they boasted about their false bravery. Now, summary of the chapter. The title, The Tale of the Custard the Dragon, is a ballad. Previously, I have told you. It is a humorous poem. It is a funny poem about a cowardly dragon named Custard. He is a pet of Belinda. He is a pet of Belinda. But who was Belinda? A little girl. A little girl who lives in a little white house with her other pets such as black kitten named Ink, a grey mouse named Blink, a yellow dog called Mustard. The poet says that all of them are very brave except the dragon. The other pets are described as brave and are compared with animals like bear, tiger and lion. But the dragon is very timid. He did not show his bravery when it was not needed. He always demanded a safe place for himself. All other characters make fun of him. They used to tease him, but one night they are surprised by the entry of a pirate in the house. One night a pirate entered inside the house. All of them get frightened and they start hiding here and there. They wanted to search for the safer place. But to everyone's surprise, to whom they always called coward, it was the dragon. The dragon not only tackles him, not only chased him, but also eats him up. He gobbled him, as all of them are saved by Custard. Only the Custard was able enough just to save their life from the pirate For this, all thanked Custard, but at the same time, they handled the situation in much better way. They again boasted their bravery. They thought that they were confused at the time of pirating tree. Otherwise, they would not have so covered. They could dare with more efficiency to face the pirate. Here the poet has tried to say that sometimes a timid person, sometimes a person who is always considered as a timid and weak can do a most excellent work. Sometimes a timid person is the actual hero in the toughest situation of life. So this was the short summary of this lesson. Now I am going to tell you about the rhyme scheme of this poem. So many times rhyme scheme is asked in the board. So stanza 1 to 12, 14 and 15 and stanza 13. All the stanzas are having with different rhyming scheme. Stanza 1, 12, 14 and 15. 1, 12, 14 and 15. These stanzas are having with the rhyming scheme of A A B B. A A B B. How A and B B have been written here, I have already told you in offline classes. So all of you are well aware about how to find out the rhyming scheme. Only I am telling here what are the rhyming scheme of these stanzas. Stanza 1, stanza 12, stanza 14, stanza 15. Stanza 1 to 12 all are having with the same rhyming scheme. Along with it 14, 15, A, B, B. Only stanza 13 is remaining here. Stanza 13. It is having with the rhyming scheme A, B, B, C, C. A, B, B, C. A, B, B, C, C. This one is the rhyming scheme of the total poem. 1 to 12. Each paragraph stanza along with 14 and 15 are having with the rhyming scheme A, B, B. And stanza 13 A, B, B, C, C. Okay. Now second question is here, poetic device. What are the poetic devices used in this poem? Some poetic devices have been used in this poem. I will tell you. First one is alliteration. Alliteration. Poetic devices. First one, alliteration. Alliteration you know, अनुप्रास अलंकार हिंदी में आपने पढ़ा होगा, जहाँ वर्णों की आवृत्ति बार बार हो वहाँ एलिट्रेशन होता है. And he held in his teeth, and he held in his teeth, and he held in his teeth. Here he held his. H is used more than one time. Frequently H letter is used. That's why in this line the poetic device used is alliteration. Second one, it was clear that, you may see the line in the book. It was clear that the pirate meant no good. It was clear that the. It was clear that the. It was clear that the. Here T that the pirate meant no good. Again example of alliteration. One more example is here. Belinda jiggled till she shook the house. Till she shook. Till she shook the house. Here yes is used frequently. That's why alliteration is here also. Next, repetition and anaphora. Anaphora. In offline classes, I have already explained what are alliteration, repetition, anaphora and other poetic devices. So I am going to tell you only the line in which these poetic devices have been used. So repetition, anaphora, and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon, and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon. Little red wagon and a radio trulio little pet dragon, and a radio trulio little pet dragon. Again one more poetic device, simile. Upama, simile. As you have already aware about simile, simile is the figure of speech in which as like so words are used. Mouth like a fireplace. Mouth like a fireplace. Here like word is used here. That's why simile. Belinda was as brave as barrel full of beers. Belinda was as brave as full of barrels. As what are the characteristics of simile? Like can be used, as, so. Here also Belinda was as brave as full of barrels. As is used, that's why simile is used here. Next example. Mustard was as brave as tiger in a rage. Mustard was as brave as tiger in a rage. Here as is used, that's why again simile is here. Next one, metaphor. Strong comparison. Metaphor means strong comparison. Chimney for a nose. Chimney for a nose. Chimney Here, in real situation, nose cannot be chimney, but chimney is compared with the nose. That's why metaphor, strong comparison. Metaphor is the poetic device which is used in this line. So in this way, you have observed that how many poetic devices have been used in this poem and where, in which line they have been used. Okay, thank you all. In the notes, I will send you the question answer along with the detailed summary. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, dear friends. Welcome you all in the video class. Today we are going to read our class 10 English topic, The Tale of Custard the Dragon. The Tale of Custard the Dragon, composed by Auden Nas. Here D is silent. Auden Nas. Dear student, about the poet. About the poet. Auden Nas was born on 19th August 1902 and was died on 19th May 1971. He was very famous poet. He constructed over 500 poems. Constructed over 500 poems. The best of his work was published in 14 volumes. It was the time between 1931 to 1972. His work is perhaps best described in this poetic tribute by Anthony Burgess. What he said, he brought a new kind of sound to our literary diversions. He brought a new kind of sound to our literary diversions. In this poem, The Tale of the Custard the Dragon, you will read some funny characters. Actually, this poem is written in the style of a ballad. B-A-L-L-A-D, ballad. What is ballad? Firstly, try to know the ballad. Ballad is a song or poem that tells a story. A song or poem that tells us a story. एक ऐसा गीत या एक ऐसी कविता जिसमें एक कहानी छुपी हुई है. Such ballad you have read in your class 9, The Legend of Northland. So this poem is a ballad. It includes a story. So many other familiar ballad you might have heard that narrate the tale of courage or heroism. This poem is a humorous ballad close to a parody. What is parody? हास्य व्यंग. हास्य व्यंग. So come to read this poem. I would like to suggest you, before watching this video, please keep your book in front of you. Belinda lived in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse, and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon, and a radio trulio little pet dragon. Now the name of the little black kitten was Ink, and the little grey mouse, she called him Blink, and the little yellow dog was sharp-eyed Mustard, but the dragon was a coward, and she called him Custard. Belinda lived in a little white house. Belinda, a character of this poem, she lived in a little white house with little black kitten and little grey mouse, and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon. Wagon, you know, a vehicle of 4 wheels. Wagon means a vehicle of 4 wheels. And a radio, real से बना हुआ है रेडियो. रेडियो here means real or true. Truly, she lived with a little pet dragon. Now the name of the little black kitten was Ink. What was the name of the little black kitten? Ink. And the little grey mouse, she called him Blink. The name of the mouse is Blink. And the little yellow dog was sharp-eyed Mustard. The dog was christened as Mustard, but the dragon was a coward, and she called him Custard. The dragon named Custard. Custard means coward, flavored mixture of milk and egg, you can say. दूध व अंडे का मिश्रण भी कस्टर्ड के नाम से जाना जाता है. But in this poem, custard is taken as useless thing among the group. Custard, the dragon, had a big sharp teeth and spikes on top of him and scales underneath. Spikes on top of him. Spike here means quills. You might have seen on the body of porcupine. शाही एक जानवर है जिसके ऊपर आपने कांटे देखे होंगे, उनको ही क्विल्स या स्पाइक्स कहा जाता है. स्पाइक्स. तो इट वाज ऑन द टॉप ऑफ हिम एंड स्केल्स अंडरनीथ. स्केल, व्हाट इज ए स्केल? ए स्केल इज ए थोर्नी लेयर. एक कांटेदार परत होती है ऑन द स्किन. चमड़ी के ऊपर एक कांटेदार परत, इसको हम स्केल्स कहते हैं. You might have seen the under part of the snake. Underneath here means downward. Mouth like a fireplace, but his mouth was like a fireplace. Chimney of a nose, chimney for a nose, and nose was like that. It was billowing the fumes. And radio trulio daggers on his toe. And really, in his toe there were daggers. Nails were in daggers shape. Dagger is a name of a firearm, that you can say a knife, katar. Belinda was a brave as barrel of full beers. Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of beers. Here barrel means a den. Commonly it is found in jungles. Den, गुफा, मान, जिसमें जंगली जानवर रहते हैं. तो she was like a barrel full of beers. Here भालू. And ink and blink chased lions down the stairs. In this poem, the ink and blink are considered as brave as lion. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in a rage. Who was Mustard? The dog. Dog was named as Mustard and was as brave as tiger in a rage. Rage here means in anger, in fury. यानी जब वो रोष या क्रोध में आता था, वो अपने आप को एक टाइगर जितना बहादुर शो करता था. But Custard cried for a nice safe cage. Always Custard demanded for a safe place. Belinda tickled him. Belinda always teases him. Tickled here means teases him. She tickled him unmerciful. His tickling was not in a proper way. It was without pity. ये बिना दया के. Ink, blink and mustard, they rudely called him Percival. Ink, blink and mustard, यानी the kitten, the mouse and the dog called him Percival. Percival. Percival is a name given to a coward. एक कायर व्यक्ति को Percival कहा जाता है. तो they would call him Percival. They all sat laughing in the little red wagon. They all used to sit in a little red wagon. Wagon here means a vehicle of four wheels. At the radio Tulio cowardly dragon. And really they considered the dragon as a coward. Belinda jiggled till she shook the house. And Blink said, "We," which is jiggling for a mouse. Ink and Mustard rudely asked his age when Custard cried for a nice safe cage. Suddenly, they heard a nasty sound. Slowly, one day they heard a nasty sound, ugly sound. The sound which is not good or with bad thinking, you can say. So they heard a nasty sound and Mustard growled and they all looked around. Mute, cried Ink, and ooh, cried Belinda, for there was a pirate. Pirate here means a sea robber. A sea robber, samudri डाकू. So who had come? A pirate had come, and because of that, all brave means Belinda, Ink, Blink, and dog and Mustard, they all cried, and they started climbing in the window. They started to find the way in order to save them. And the pirate was climbing in the window. Window here is window. The pirate was climbing on the window. Pistol in his hand, left hand, pistol in his right. Pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right. Means in both hands he had pistols. And he held in his teeth a cutlass bright. Cutlass here means a sword, talwar. His beard was black. दाढ़ी उसकी काली थी. One leg was wood. एक पैर उसका लकड़ी का था. It was clear that the pirate meant no good. Means the view of the stranger means the pirate was not good. It means it was very clear that he had not come with good thinking. Belinda paled. Looking this, Belinda got worried and she cried, "Help, help." But Mustard fled with a terrified yell. Yell here means sharp cry in danger. चीख मार के भागना. Melinda felt terrified and she cried, "Help, help!" Mustard, who boasted himself as a brave one, he also fled. He also went away with a terrified yell. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the household. And what the mouse did? He entered inside a hole which was in the bottom. And a little mouse blinked strategically. Mouse hole. Mouse entered into the mouse hole. चूहों के बिल में चूहा घुस गया. It means before the danger, they all were boasting that they were the brave like lions. They could chase the tigers. But when their bravery was needed, they all escaped themselves from the sight. But up jumped Custard. The Custard, who was considered by them as a coward one, he jumped, snorting like an engine. Snorting like an engine. एक इंजन की बात फुफकारते हुए आगे बढ़ा, अर्थात passed air violently. The rough nose clashed his tail like iron in a dungeon. Clashed his tail, tightened his tail in order to show the great force. Dungeon here is basement with a clatter and clang, with a roarous sound, with a clatter and clang. Clatter here means knocking sound. Clang here means rattling sound and jangling squirrel, horrible sound. He approached towards the pirate with clatter, clang and jingling squirrel. He went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. वो पायरेट के ऊपर ऐसे झपट पड़ा जैसे एक कीड़े के ऊपर रॉबिन पक्षी झपटती है. The pirate grabbed at Belinda's dragon. Grabbed here means looked, examined the dragon and gulped some groge. Gulped means drank. Some groge. Groge here means wine from his pocket dragon, from his pocket container. He fires two bullets. He fired two bullets. उसने दो गोलियां दागी, but they didn't hit. But the Custard escaped himself, and Custard gobbled him every bit. What happened after that? Custard swallowed the whole pirate. Belinda embarrassed him. When becoming known that they were out of danger, Belinda hugged him, praised him. Mustard came and licked him. No one mourned for his pirate victim. No one was going to feel sad for the death of pirate. Ink and blink, in glee did gyrate. Ink and blink happily took round about the dragon in order to show their happiness. But presently up spoke little dog Mustard. Again the dog said, I have been twice as brave as if I hadn't been flustered. Flustered here means to feel in fear. उसने कहा कि अगर मैं डरा नहीं होता तो मैं दुगनी शक्ति के साथ, जिस शक्ति के साथ ड्रैगन ने पायरेट को निगला है, उससे दुगनी शक्ति के साथ मैं उससे निपट लेता. And up he spoke ink. After that, ink spoke and up spoke blink. One by one, all boasted about their bravery. we would have been 3 times as brave with him. Mustard told that he could be able to fight with the pirate with twice bravery. After that, Ink and Blink told that they could fight with the 3 times courage than that of 3 times power than that of Custard. And Custard said, I quite agree. Custard agreed upon that and became silent. And he told that everybody is braver than me. He accepted that everybody is braver than me. But actually, who did the bravery? The Custard did the bravery. Belinda is still living in her little white house, but her little black kitten and her little grey mouse and her little yellow dog and her little red wagon and her Relio Trulio little pet dragon. Belinda is as brave as a barrel full of beers, and Ink and Blink chase lion down the stair. Mustard is as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard will cry for a nice safe case. This was the explanation of the poem. In this video, the poem is now completed. In the explanation, in the next video, I will tell you about the summary of the chapter along with the poetic device which are used in this poem. Thank you.